Hello, this is Don with Sonora and Mystic Tarot. Welcome in. This is the reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. Welcome in. Let's get rolling. Let's see what is in store for you this week. Alrighty then, I shuffled the cards and I am ready to go. Hopefully you are ready as well, Capricorn. Let's see what Spirit has for you. The overall Spirit energy for you of this week in the cards is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, rising above. Again, so energy is telling us that the overall reading and your overall energy will be rising above. So again, if you've been fighting something, you've been pushing back against something, something's pushing back against you, you've had some hurdles or whatever, this week is the week to finally know that you're going to break through and you're going to rise above. I love that energy. Now, this is your specific energy for the week, and your specific energy for you for the week is family and friends. That's the Four of Wands. Make sure that during this week, you're going to take some time to enjoy and spend time with family and friends. And apparently the reading is going to be about family and friends. The second card in is the Ace of Cups. The third card in is the Emperor. And the fourth card in the top row is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? The card underneath the Four of Wands is that Queen of Wands. I'm loving that energy, loving that patient, ever loving, caring, and also very nurturing. Also a little bit of a business thinker, somebody who can understand money, and more importantly, patience. I love it. Underneath that Ace of Cups comes the Lover's card. A Lover's card. Underneath that Lover's card comes the Emperor. The Emperor card, I'm sorry, is the High Priestess. And underneath that Ace of Pentacles comes the Ten of Wands. Now, before I go into anything, let me tell you, I am not surprised, as I've said over and over again for those of you who watch me often. Anytime you see a 10, you see an ace. So when you see an ace, you see a 10, often you see it because, again, with a 10 in tarot means something is coming to a conclusion, something is coming to an end. And usually, of course, if something comes to an end, what happens next? The beginning. So I am not surprised when I saw that ace pop up and then I see a 10 underneath. And this specific combination is quite impressive. So let's get to it. Let's get into the reading and see what the cards mean specifically for you and how they work together, how they align to give you your message. Now, as I told you, the very first card out, not the overall energy card, which we talked about that, but the first card that represents you for the week is, again, family, friends, and doing things for the family. And it's like it seems here the relationship has been a bit fractured. Okay, I'm getting the feeling of there's been a bit of a fracture here. I'm going to read this. It's it can be fractured, or it could be just that you haven't had time. Okay, but again, usually when you don't have time, it fractures, right? But again, and you guys have been patient with it, you've been working through it, but it's time to recommit. It's time to recommit to a renewed relationship, a new energy, a new excitement, a new way to get to know each other again. And this is the Lover's card. It's there. You guys still have the love. You still have the passion for each other. You still have all the things until the world got involved and the world got kind of confused its life with your life. And I mean, it's amazing how the universe and the world sometimes just railroads us. And when it does, we wind up losing ourselves. We feel like we've missed a part of us because we've kind of given it away to work harder. You can do this, both of you can do this together, because there's the Emperor and there is the High Priestess. And so again, with the Emperor and High Priestess, it takes both of you. And before anybody raises hell and complains, these are energies. These can be. This is a very. This one is a very female, not female. It's a very feminine energy, a very emotional energy, a very loving, caring, kind, and that kind of stuff. And this is a very, I'm taking charge, and I want to be in charge, and I want to help, and I want to control, and I want to build and move forward. And so again, this can be. This is for opposite sex couples as well as same sex couples. But again, it's that energy of two different people who've come together, and their energies meshed and have worked well for a period of time. And again, there's been some conflict, but you're rising above it. Again, you're rising above the things that tested your patience, okay? So this week, again, as you find yourselves back to this, which is spending and making sure that you take the time. This, again, is not just spending time with family and friends. This is taking the time, making the schedule to plan events, plan time with family and friends, and be patient to make sure that it's the right time. You don't want to try to force something and therefore somebody can't make it and then everything blows up. But when you take the time to do that, you will see, again, the happiness will flow from the couple situation, and that love comes right back to life. Now, if and again, the male, this is the strong dominant pair. So again, this is good. And it's interesting too, because as we read it with that going further, it brings a renewed kind of energy, and somehow the abundance grows. And abundance is not just money, folks. Abundance, as I've said many times, is also life, happy, healthiness, all those things. And so it's happiness and health are sometimes far more important than money when you don't have it. And again, by this relationship coming back together, finding a symbiotic relationship, then you find yourself ready for new abundance. And again, you work through toil. This is the 10. Again, the 10, the hard work, the frustration that you've gone through is coming to an end, and that new abundance is coming together with you, because once again, you found a relationship, you found each other. Now, if you are not in a relationship, then this says this week, again, you're going to find your man. You're going to find your woman. Again, this is what this is about. And this is a relationship, when you find it, that's going to lead you to the altar. So be careful and make sure you know what you're getting. Again, somebody who is strong, independent, very entrepreneurial spirited, somebody who is patient as can be, somebody who is loving, caring, who is emotional but not too emotional, somebody who is ready to settle down, who is ready. And if this is in a relationship, then this is going to make you a very happy person, because and a wonderful couple. So again, a very happy couple situation. Again, both of you are uniquely fit for each other, even though you're very different. So don't let your differences worry you as much as your similarities. And again, as you start in your new life, you're going to be very happy, because you're finally found the one. So you don't have to be searching anymore. The search is over. The hard work in finding somebody, and now the time. Now I'm going to give you one more way to read this, and that would be in reference to a business situation. This also could play into that, because for some of you, it is business. Some of you don't have a love relationship situation. And so for some of you, this is business. And what this is saying is that don't be surprised if you get a promotion or a raise or some acknowledgement this week in your job because of what you're doing. Or better yet, you applied for a job, you applied for something, and you're going to get that job, and you're going to be celebrating with your family and friends. What is this? This is the wands. This is the job card. Again, this is the employment. This is whatever you're doing, projects, whatever. So again, anytime you see the wands card, we can talk about business as well, because again, it comes from there. So again, you're rising in your opportunities. Again, be patient, let the process work itself through, but you've got this. You're going to love this new opportunity, and it's going to really fit with what you've been wanting. Again, this is what you've been hoping to see, and it aligns with you. In this case, this would be the alignment card then. And so this does align with you. It aligns with your path, and you're falling into what it is you have been doing for some period of time, and have been hoping to do for some period of time. And you got this. You have, this suits you very well. It suits you amazingly well, and when you see this card, it tells you that you're on the right track, and you're going to grow and even develop more in this opportunity. And more importantly, you're going to feel like, man, I've finally gotten what I wanted, which is great. That new opportunity brings a close to the job search and to the frustration that you've been feeling in your present employment. And it also brings a little bit of additional money. So money and happiness. Again, abundance is a money and happiness, or money or happiness, whatever. In this case, it's going to bring you both. So you got 3 ways to read this. If you're in a relationship now, rekindle, rework it, it'll grow. This is the time to focus. If you are not in a relationship, well then get ready, because this week you're going to meet somebody. And thirdly, if you're in a relationship and you're happy and this doesn't resonate with you, or it could be that, and it also can be another situation, and that is you moving ahead, you getting promoted or getting a new job or getting a new opportunity, which helps you to shine. And again, rising above, moving up. And again, something that the family will celebrate, because it is a very good thing, and it brings renewed happiness. Because again, I'm getting the feeling you've not been totally happy with your employment. And this is going, and again, you've been patient about it. You've been patient, but this new energy is new happiness. And one more point that I would point out to you: you have 2 aces in the same reading. 2 aces. So again, happiness and abundance and family and so forth. This is a really good reading. This is a fantastic reading. And not only that, but you also have 3 major arcana cards. So this change, this happiness, this new relationship, this new opportunity, this is going to have lasting impact. It's not going to be just a temporary thing. This is not fleeting. This is going to have a long-term impact. So enjoy it, love it, and most importantly, embrace it. Okay, don't fight it. Don't fight it. make sure you use it to your advantage. With that, I'm going to say goodbye. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, follow buttons and all those things. Also, if you'd like to check out my e-store, it's on Etsy.com under Sonora Mystic Tarot. I sell my t-shirts, my logos. I sell also the tarot card t-shirt. So if you like the lover's card or the sun card, you'll find it there. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can go on Etsy and book one there as well. With that said, I'm going to say goodbye now. Again, blessings, love, and light from Sonora Mystic Tarot to you. Have a great one. Bye-bye.